Hello? Hello, hello? Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2018 Class Awards presented by Renaissance. My name is Natalie Silva, and I'll be emceeing tonight. The Class Awards are meant to recognize those Broncos here on campus who really exemplify all forms of class. So before we begin, please help me in welcoming out our Air Force JROTC for the presentation of colors. Now, help me in welcoming Anthony Pham, who will be singing the national anthem for us today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Anthony and Air Force JROTC. Next, we have Principal Mick Wager for a quick introduction.
Good evening. Thank you, Anthony,
for that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. Welcome parents, students, and all of you to our annual class awards. This is the 15th annual class awards, by the way. And before I begin, I want to recognize some special people in the audience tonight. We have our board president, Mr. Paul Diffley. And board member Linda Lunn. Assistant Superintendent Darren Daniel and former principal, Vista Marietta High School. And we have with us our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Pam Wilson. Now, Mrs. Wilson, along with Mr. Daniel, helped to open our fine school and was instrumental in establishing our standards of high achievement and certainly those of class. Mrs. Wilson is retiring at the end of this school year, and Vista Marietta, Mrs. Wilson will always have a special place, and it's hard for you, and I know the feeling is likewise, and Vista is like another home for you, so of course you're always welcome. Once a Bronco, always a Bronco. And thank you for being with us here tonight to celebrate this group of students' accomplishments. We would also like to thank all of our teachers and staff who are here tonight to help us celebrate your achievements. Nothing can replicate the teaching that's accompanied through personal relationships, discussions, and experiences facilitated by outstanding and knowledgeable teachers such as ours. This is a night to celebrate and spotlight our students who have excelled in the area of academic excellence. These students have burned the midnight oil, burned the candle at both ends at times, and burned through a lot of notebooks, pencils, erasers, and printer ink. These students have sacrificed many a good night's sleep, a night at the movies, and family time for the sake of high academic achievement. And speaking of family, none of these students' success would be possible without the support and sacrifice of their loved ones, many of whom are with us here tonight. So thank you for your efforts as well, students. Now, as well as achieving at the highest levels in each of our subject areas, these students represented themselves with class. They've participated to a high degree in their classrooms, were helpful to those around themselves, and they battled against their own personal adversities. These students who were chosen by teachers within each of their departments distinguished themselves among their peers. This is what we are celebrating tonight, students. You are being honored tonight for being the cream of the crop in some way, and for some of you in many ways. Many students on stage here tonight were selected by multiple departments. These students will be bestowed with an honor called the Outstanding Bronco Award. We are so proud of all of you here tonight and know that each of you have incredibly bright futures regardless of the path you are choosing. Without further ado, let's begin our 15th annual Class Awards presentation.
A note before we begin the awards, I will be announcing the presenters and the recipients. When you hear your name, please step forward to receive your medallion. I ask that you remain standing until all medallions have been distributed. Audience, I ask that you please hold your applause until after all medallions have been distributed. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Sergeant Daniel Mester presenting military awards tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to all the faculty for giving me an opportunity to be here tonight. It's an honor to stand in front of all of you. I've been here for a couple months, and the professionalism that I've received from the staff, as well as the athleticism and the intelligence from the students here, is overwhelming. So thank you again. Every year, the Marine Corps takes pride in recognizing outstanding performances in athletics, academics, and music. All three areas exemplify traits that are inherent to the Marine Corps: being smart, tough, and elite. In this current day and age, mental strength has joined physical fitness as a distinguishing hallmark of what a Marine should be. So without further ado, I'd like to start presenting our awards. The first award that I have is the Distinguished Athlete Award. To be eligible for this award, you must be a junior or senior, be a varsity member of a team, and be highly recognized among your sport. For our male recipient for our Distinguished Athlete Award, Please welcome Elijah Guidry. And for our female recipient with the same criteria for the Distinguished Athlete Award, Allison Bean. The next award I'll be recognizing tonight is the Award for Scholastic Excellence. To be eligible for this award, you must be recognized as an academic scholar, be a junior or senior, and be a pillar in the community. Please put your hands together for the recipient for our Scholastic Excellence Award, Joseph Rogers. The next award I'll be recognizing is the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. Once again, to be eligible for this award, you must be a junior or senior, be a first chair, and be recognized as an outstanding performer. Please welcome to the stage the recipient for your Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, Matthew Yang. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause for our recipients tonight. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you. Next, I would like to welcome Colonel Harrison for a military appointment.
Good evening. This was a bit of a surprise for me, but this is an honor that I am very happy to fulfill. This Air Force Academy appointment is going to a very deserving young man, and the equivalent of a 4-year full-ride scholarship at a top-tier university worth in excess of $400,000. Appointments to the Air Force Academy are extremely competitive, with more than 10,000 students applying each year. Applicants must excel in academics, athletics, leadership, and service. We accept only the best of the best. This year, we only accepted 1,160, so you can see how truly outstanding this young man really is. He will join the long blue line, becoming an outstanding leader of character in the world's greatest Air Force. Graduates of the Air Force Academy have gone on to be Rhodes Scholars, titans of industry, politicians, generals, heroes, athletes, and astronauts. So without further ado, on behalf of the President of the United States, Maxwell McKinnon is hereby appointed as a cadet in the United States Air Force Academy, class of 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you, Colonel Harrison. Next, I would like to welcome Coley Candell for an athletic award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I have the honor of giving an award in terms of 5 pillars of class of character, leadership, attitude, scholarship, and service, along with great performance on the athletic fields. Tonight, for males, representing that will be Elijah Guidry. And representing the girls would be Gabby Stoll. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Elijah and Gabby.
Our next awards will be presented by Mr. Corey Finch for Performing Arts.
Good evening. I have the honor of recognizing the following students for their excellence in our performing arts programs. Kaylee Bosna. Gavin Martin. Anthony Pham. Andrew Schroll. Dylan Wager. And Matthew Yang.
Next, help me in welcoming out Gabby Sosa, presenting our awards for world languages.
Buenas noches, good evening. I'm here, I'd like to recognize students from our ASL program, our French program, and our Spanish. So first, Allison Bean for ASL. Amanda Corrado for Spanish. Hunter Crawford for ASL. Ileana Di Mattia for ASL. Jordan Payne for Spanish. Dominic Raimundo for French. Patrick Tuasson, ASL. And Riley Warnock, ASL. Congratulations.
Next, we have Mrs. Lane presenting our mathematics. Oh, excuse me. Next, we have Mr. Crew presenting our CTE medallions.
I'm proud to be presenting the Career Technical Education medallions tonight. The first two go to our computer, Nathan Deschambeau and Jared Edwards. This next is from our video productions, Ethan Etheridge and Ryan Richards. Our next two are from audio production, Victor Tejeda and Diano Ramirez. And our final two are from the Public Safety Law Enforcement Pathway, Melissa Jimenez and Brandon Reyes.
Now please welcome Miss Rebecca Lane for mathematics medallions.
Good evening, Broncos. Our first recipient is Caleb Basin. Nicholas Condre. Max De Los Reyes. Vincent Kuai. And Nicholas Weaver.
Thank you and congratulations. Next, we have Evan Darstad presenting our social science medallions.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to present the medallions for the social science department. First off, we have Cannon Crow. Next one, Haley Darstead. Sierra Demopoulos. Hinal Patel. Iman Sharif. And finally, Amanda Stiles.
Thank you, Mr. Darstad. Next, welcome out Ms. Kaylin Yep, presenting our AVID medallions. Excuse me, Mrs. Ruiz. There we go.
Hello, good evening. I'm Diana Ruiz. I'm the AVID counselor here at Vista Marina High School, and I'm here on behalf of our AVID department. I am proud to present the following medallions to the following recipients who are the epitome of the AVID program. They have grown academically and have given back to the program by being academic tutors. They are Damien Abubo, Elijah Escalona, Jasmine Miles, Nicholas Oakes, Stephanie Fan, and Amber Salazar.
Now we have Ms. Tamara Lay presenting our English awards.
Good evening. We are very, very proud of you, seniors. Love, right here. Maya Calderon. Isabella Camberos. Marlene Koss. Samantha Hagerman. Max McKinnon. Zachary Poppich. And Elizabeth Alvarez Torres.
Thank you. Next we have Leslie Searle presenting our science medallions.
Hi guys, how's everyone doing? You guys look really blue up here. When we were sending emails around about the science awards, trying to decide who we should pick, the list was outstanding and it was a really hard choice for us. Tonight we selected Morgan Bundren, Eduardo Gutierrez, Shelby Lindsley, Cecilia Lohr, and lastly, Kelsey Thomas. Science is for flakes, I don't know.
Next, we have Greg Dowden presenting our leadership awards.
These awards are for our leadership classes, which are ASB, Senate, Renaissance, Link Crew, Plus, and BBC. First is Savannah Bolin. Lauren Colella. Janelle Guzman. Ayla Leal. Brianna McKillips. Andrew Romero. Lindsay Ruth. Jonah Ray Santos. And Natalie Silva.
Thank you. Next we have Mr. Rick Hansen presenting our Physical Education Awards.
It's my honor to represent these young students with the medallions for physical education. Arnolfo Alvarez Barajas. Rizalyn Brofas. Diego Esteban Ochoa. Lori Ropanen. And Richard Solaris. Congratulations, you guys.
Next, we have Colonel Harrison, Master Sergeant Spear, and Senior Master Sergeant Burgos presenting our JROTC Awards.
Representing Air Force Junior ROTC at this year's Class Awards, I am pleased to announce Cadet Winston Burns. Cadet Alexis Hernandez. Cadet Vanessa Long. Cadet Max Magana. And finally, Cadet Anson Nguyen.
Next, we have Mr. Jason Bowen presenting our Visual and Fine Arts medallions.
Good evening. I'm here to represent the Visual and Fine Arts. Will the following students please step up? Jared Engel. Casey Zeck. Gavin Ford. Michaela Goza. Madison Huber. Cassidy Oliveras. Haley Rersma. Carlos Cerna. Kiana Taya. Alexandra Vanderhoven. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, help me in welcoming out Vice Principal Matt Bean, presenting our Outstanding Broncos Award.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure this evening. As Mr. Wager said early in his announcements, we had multiple students that were recognized by multiple departments, so we wanted to distinguish them with a little different recognition, which we call the Outstanding Broncos. We have 20 students that were nominated by 2 departments, and they are the following. I'll say the name and then which department recognized you. Alexi Martin for English and Math. Ian Clements, English and Math. Jaden Ainsworth, English, Math. Brian Nguyen, Math and Leadership. Haley McKay, Math and Performing Arts. Parker Enos, Social Science and JROTC. Dana Villanueva, JROTC and English. Sebastian Valderrama, English and Social Science. Catherine Ramos Sarmiento, English and Science. Kelly Hamilton, Science and Leadership. Simran Bhakta, Spanish and Math. Elijah Sosa, Math and Spanish. Taylor Lithgow, English and Science. Nadia Lathan, English and Social Science. Kayla Nunez, English and Science. Erin LeMay, French and English. Brittany Moultrie, English and Social Science. Cassidy Finch, English and Performing Arts. McKenna Berry, Leadership and Physical Education. Natalie Calderon, English and French. We also have some that were nominated by 3 departments. We have Gabby Mbayek for JROTC, Social Science and English. We have Jillian Rollins for Social Science, Math and Performing Arts. Taylor Drennan for Leadership, Math and Science. Danielle Shores, Leadership, Math and Science. Abigail Murray, Math, English and Science. Jacob Rivera, Social Science, English and Science. Zainab Qasimi, JROTC, Science and English. We had 2 truly outstanding Broncos recognized by 4 academic areas. We have Joey Rogers for Math, Social Science, JROTC, and Science. And we have Sharon Lee for Math, Social Science, English, and French. And I hope we can make room for one more very special and outstanding Bronco with 5 academic area nominees. Emma Rogers. Math, Social Science, Performing Arts, Science, and Spanish. You guys truly epitomize what it means to be academic, classy Broncos. Congratulations.
Next, let's welcome out Rebecca Lane presenting our Bronco Spirit Awards.
Good evening again, Broncos. I am here to present the Bronco Spirit Award to 3 very deserving people. Our first person is Elijah Goudry. In his 2 years here at Vista Marietta High School, Elijah has accomplished more than could ever be imagined. He has totally embodied everything we want in a student, and he has truly made a lasting impact on his peers. When you look at the different aspects of class, he is a perfect 5 for 5. He is someone of the highest integrity, a leader through his words and actions, a role model with an unwavering positive attitude and outlook on life, a scholar in the classroom, and a young man that represents his community extremely well. Congratulations, Elijah. Our second recipient of the Bronco Spirit Award is Allison Bean. As a 4-year member of the BBC leadership class, Allie has had a major impact on the culture of our campus through her time here at Vista Marietta High School. She has shown selflessness by being willing to work behind the scenes to get the job done, and she has also embraced her role as president this year and has not been afraid to do whatever it has taken to make this year a success. She is one of the best, if not the best, BBC presidents we have ever had here at Vista Marietta, and she leaves a legacy to our future leaders on campus of strength, commitment, and compassion as a leader. Congratulations, Allison. And our final recipient of the Bronco Spirit Award is Ian Bautista. Otherwise known on campus as Mackie. Mac. Okay, we call them both. Hi. It's all good. That's the spirit. I like it. Okay, Ian has stepped up this year and made every minute count during his senior year. Although he didn't start out as a leader here on campus during his early years, he definitely is leaving as someone who has shown that leadership skills can be developed in time. He is instantly recognizable to just about everyone on campus, in large part to his major role in BBC as the Vice President of School Spirit. Whether it was at the football games or at the pep rallies, he was always the one leading the way and encouraging the rest of the student body to show their Bronco spirit. Congratulations, Ian. Congratulations to the three of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Lane. Now we welcome Ms. Heather Just presenting our True Grit Awards.
Good evening, everybody. If you know me, you know I get weepy, and I'm very, very proud of the students I'm about to call to the stage. Each one of these students has faced a different type of adversity over the 4 years in high school, and they faced it with class, in true Bronco fashion, with tenacity and true grit. And for that, they should be extremely proud of their accomplishments. First to the stage, Jarek Benua. Steven Zeck. Daniela Delano. Susan Hamid. Jonathan Horton. Victoria Marquez. Courtney Nuestro. Phoenix Rodriguez. Asher Rowland. Ethan Salvaboro. And Kobe Tarrant. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Next, to announce our valedictorian and salutatorian of our senior class, please welcome Mr. Matt Bean.
Good evening again. It is my pleasure to recognize two outstanding students that have made the ultimate sacrifice. We have an outstanding group of students that in our top 20 that took multiple semesters, but this year our valedictorian set a school record with taking 38 AP or dual semesters, which is amazing. So it's a pretty amazing accomplishment. We would first like to recognize our outstanding salutatorian with a GPA of over 4.7, Abigail Murray. And the valedictorian for the class of 2018 with a 4.85 GPA, Brian Nguyen.
Next, to present our Principal's Award, I would like to present our Principal, Mick Wager.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's exciting. Before I announce our Principal Award recipients, I want to congratulate our Bronco student who has been selected by the Marietta Chamber of Commerce as the Senior Student of the Year. And Danielle Shores, can you please stand and wave? Danielle will be attending a breakfast this Thursday. I'll be there too, so we both get to eat again, so it's awesome. And she'll receive a scholarship there and be recognized by our local dignitaries and Marietta Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations, Danielle. Good job. Now, as principal, I have the honor of recognizing students who have stood out in a significant and comprehensive way. These students have, without a doubt, been models of our tenets of class, which is, you know, everybody all together. No, I'm kidding. We don't have to shout it. But character, leadership, attitude, scholarship, and service. I selected these 5 students in conjunction with my administrative team, and all agree that these 5 students are fine examples of what it means to be OKB, or our kind of Bronco, and are just really fine young men and women, good people all around. Our first student is Gabrielle Mbayek. And I'll say a few words about each. Gabby is hardworking, dedicated, responsible, and passionate about learning and leading. Gabby has not only been in our National Honor Society, she's also the president. According to our NHS advisor, Tamara Lay, Gabby's leadership stands out among all of the other officers whom she has advised. She has developed new ideas, volunteered for services beyond the normal NHS membership, and volunteers as an academic tutor for her peers. Gabby has held numerous ROTC leadership positions, including the executive officer position this year. She has led projects which raised thousands of dollars for various charities and has led JROTC drill team that won state recognition. Gabby has expressed that her success may be a result of her inability to accept mediocrity, just like me. Oh, I'm kidding. She's probably better. Ms. Lay reported that Gabby exerts full effort in all she does. This is clear with Gabby's class rank of 15th among, her class rank of 16th along with all these activities. On top of that, she's very well liked by her peers and staff and has an incredibly great attitude. She can always be seen with a smile on her face, see? Walking around campus. Congratulations, Gabby. Well done. Stay right there. Why don't you come up and yeah, stay up here. We're going to get you all together. Our next Principal Award recipient is Matthew Yang. Matt is an incredibly accomplished and unbelievably dedicated musician who has somehow found a way to balance the time it takes to be an equally accomplished student. Matt has won numerous awards and recognitions for piano competitions. Matt has been a leader in every program he's been involved in. In marching band, he is the drumline captain. He has led drumline to their first year in the World Division, which is one of only 38, that means our drumline is one of only 38 in the nation to be part of this group. In addition to his extreme dedication to marching band and winter drumline, he plays piano in our Jazz 1 band and in the Jazz Combo. He sings in our chamber choir, as well as serves as the piano accompanist for our jazz choir. He somehow balanced these activities with his schoolwork, which is probably his greatest and most challenging feat, and is ranked 11th in his class. Moreover, Matt is a mature, dedicated, polite, and caring young man, and recently, and tragically, we had a member of our band pass away, as I'm sure you know, and the band is very close, and the news of this was, of course, shocking to all of us and them, and very difficult for the students to take. We had our band students gathering in our NPR to process this news and grieve together, and as the students were sitting and talking, I saw Matt move from group to group all morning, checking on them to make sure everyone was okay, letting them know that he was there to help. His maturity and caring nature was very impressive, moving, and really something to witness. Matt, we will miss you, but congratulations and good luck. Our next recipient is Zainab Kassemi. Z, as we call her, was an easy choice. So get these stats. She's got a 4.41 total GPA, 5th in her class, over 500 community service hours, a JROTC cadet commander, that's the person who's in charge, NHS vice president and member of the principal's advisory group. Z has made a name for herself as a true leader both in position and among her peers. She is the student her fellow top scholars text when they forget to write down the homework. And as a cadet commander for JROTC, she is responsible for leading a program of almost 300 students. Z has made service to her community a top priority. Her community service includes campus tutoring, fostering interest in the STEM field via Girl Scouts, inter-district campus cleanups, organizing book donations to the Temecula Public Library, fundraising through recycling for the VMHS Science Department, and leading and acting as a student liaison for the Inland Empire Special Olympics, and organizing multiple drives for disadvantaged youth and foster children. She is a force to be reckoned with, and she's mature and articulate, and she has also come a long way from the shy freshman girl who arrived at Vista nearly 4 years ago. And she credits Mr. Darstad's AP Human Geography class for pulling her out of her shell by engaging her in verbal discussions and arguments, and I'm sure some clever repartee. Z, you have certainly come out of your shell. Congratulations to you. And I'm happy to announce our next recipient, Lindsay Ruth. Of course, Lindsay is a great student, which is why she's up here. But what really makes Lindsay stand out is her attitude. She is the big A in class. Lindsay is humble, but not meek. She's outspoken, but not offensive. Too much, I hope. Lindsay has a great sense of humor on the outside, but you can tell she's a serious thinker on the inside. Lindsay has been on my principal's advisory group for the past 2 years and always has something productive to say and certainly keeps the conversations lively. She has taken our goal of getting students deeply involved in school to heart and has taken an active role in many aspects of our school. She has been in Student Senate all 4 years, helping lead many activities such as blood drives, Scholar Ball, Mr. Bronco, and a number of community service projects. She's the BBC Vice President of Publicity and can be seen just about every morning on BNN, making the announcements, the athletic updates and whatnot. She's part of many clubs and has acted and worked backstage in numerous drama performances. In high school, friends tend to group together to the point of exclusivity, as I'm sure you remember when you were in high school. But Lindsay's the kind of young woman who has the ability to be friends with a wide range of people and groups, moving from group to group and talking to everybody. And on a personal note, Lindsay's a great friend of my own son, who is graduating this year as well, so I know what a great friend she can be. Thank you, Lindsay, for challenging yourself, making others laugh and feel better, and making Vista Marietta a better place to be. Congratulations. Our final recipient of our 2018 Principals Award, and let me just, before I say his name, typically we do these awards, it's like, you know, you don't want the same person to get the same award. It's like, well, who's getting that? Well, maybe he should get this and that person should get that. You know, there's a little bartering, horse trading that goes on in the back rooms, you know, as we're discussing this. But as this one came up and I thought, well, he already got that award, then I said, forget it. He got that because he deserved it, and he definitely deserves this award. Elijah Guidry. Now, Elisha's story is unique. He came to us at the beginning of his junior year, last year, and as a new student entering a school of 3,400 strangers, Elisha quickly made a name for himself and became extremely well-liked and respected by students and staff alike. After just a year here, Elisha was elected as ASB secretary for his senior year, which is impressive all by itself. Mr. Dowden, our activities director, says that Elisha epitomizes the ASB's motto of leadership is action, not position. He jumps in to help wherever and whenever he can. Elisha is a difference maker, and he inspires all who know him. Elisha is also in our BBC and can often be seen dressed as the BBC wizard. Yes, it's true. And Elisha definitely makes it cool to be in BBC and ASB. Coach Candell says that Elisha's ability to adapt and ingrain himself in the culture of Vista is second to none, and that Elisha did in 2 years, what most students don't do in 4. In athletics, he's the model of class and the citizen we were all looking to help create. He's a team leader and positive influence on those around him. When considering choices for the Principal's Award, Elisha was the first student to come to my mind. That's the kind of impression Elisha leaves. I'm sure, Elisha, you'll have the same impact on the UCLA football program next year, and I see you're wearing your blue and blue. We're hoping for nothing but the best for you, Elisha. Congratulations. I'll keep going? Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was getting reintroduced, so. Well, that's it, folks. An event like this involves so many moving parts, and there's so much that can go wrong without excellent planning, leadership, and organization. So most importantly, we want to thank our Renaissance students tonight and their advisor, Ms. Rebecca Lang. Well done. Also, again, thank you to, and by the way, Ms. Rebecca Lane, if you look at your watches, it is slightly before 1 hour for this event, so I'm sure parents will appreciate it, and so will you students sitting in those chairs, so well done. Also, thank you to Mr. Mike Ruiz in the back for doing the sound, lights, and technical know-how. Also, Mr. Jason Sipe and his audio-visual crew doing our video tonight for those watching at home. And finally, thank you, parents, families, for coming out tonight and raising such incredible young men and women. It's been an honor to serve them, to know them, and they have made truly Vista Marietta a better place and really raise the level of what we do here. So thank you, students, for all of your hard work and dedication. Thank you, parents, for raising these guys and putting that firm handprint on their back as you scoot them along their way. So congratulations, students. See you at graduation, and go Broncos.